Hello, this is Mark Hubbs with Eras Gone Bullet Modes. This is just a very quick video today. A follow on to the last one I did on making Sharps Carbine cartridges. I'm going to go to the range and take my first shots with my carbine and the bullet to see what happens. But you'll see how I was disappointed, not with the bullet, but with the carbine itself. Fortunately, Sheldon, a good friend of mine, he went to the range this weekend also with the new bullet, and I'll be able to share some of his results. Stick with us. In my last video, I showed you how to make historically accurate cartridges with the new Eras Gone Richmond Laboratory Sharps bullet, and I will put a link to that video in the description in this one that you can reference. And my intent was to shoot a batch of these and see how they did in my new Garrett Sharps Carbine. Now the Garrett I have is an old one. It's probably 20 years old. It was used by a reenactor for many years before I got it, and had not been fired in quite some time from what I can tell. So my goal was to see how it grouped. I wasn't concerned about hitting the bullseye, but to make sure the bullets all went to the same place. Even after cleaning it thoroughly and popping a handful of caps on it before I loaded, I still got a hang fire on the first shot. And you can see it very clearly in this slow motion. This is at 240 frames per second. Now if I slow it down even more, you can see a massive gas leak at the breech when it goes out. Now here's a video of a normal shot at normal speed, and it's not nearly as apparent, but it was when I tried to open the breech. The gas leak was causing deposits around the breech block that was making it very difficult to open the breech to load a new round. Now here's my last shot before the breech block froze completely, and I freeze framed it again to show you that gas leak. It really is a puff in the face when that happens. So this is where my shooting ended. I was not able to open the breech without tools at this point. But I was able to get 4 shots off. So how did the new bullet do? I went downrange. I was pleasantly surprised to see this. You can see the hang fire bullet on the bottom right, but then the other 3 are in a 1.5 inch group at 50 yards with 2 of them touching. So very pleased with that, and that holds promise. Enough so that I'll probably spend money to have a qualified gunsmith correct the gas leak problem on my Sharps. And again, I wasn't looking for bullseyes. I was looking for a consistent group that would tell me whether or not the gun and the bullet would shoot. An adjustment of sights will bring that group down to the bullseye when I get the breech block corrected. My friend Steve Sheldon has 2 excellent YouTube channels. One that deals with NSSA competition shooting and one on construction of various historical cartridges, and they're all very well presented. I'll leave the links to his channels in the description to this video, and I encourage you to visit those. Now Steve also went out and tested the new bullet in his Pedersoli Sharps this weekend, and his Pedersoli has been worked on. It has no gas leaks, and he worked up a load with the bullet starting with 30 grains, testing all the way up to 65 grains. And he found that the sweet spot for that bullet and his gun is 45 grains of 3F powder. And you can see this excellent group fired off the bench at 50 yards. His gun has already been sighted in, obviously, but it proves that the bullet will fly true and is competition worthy. I'll be going back to the range with my Garrett Sharps once I get the gas leak problem corrected and shooting the bullet again, and hopefully it will cooperate with me and I'll have more to show. Please visit our website. I'll put the URL in the description of this video, and you can see all the different modes we offer for historical bullets. Thanks for watching.